Hi everyone, good to see you. I lost my voice a bit. Good morning. Today I will try to finish these earrings a bit. Let's see if I can do it. Okay. So, I glued these yesterday in a hurry. Isn't always the best idea, because now I do have some fill-up work to do. I have some tiny gaps I will fill up. Doesn't matter. In a way, it's a good restoration practice for me, so first I will sand them down a bit and see how it looks when it's sanded down. Let's go! How are you doing, Void Step? Do you have any plans for the weekend? I'm drawing a bit. How is the weather gonna be in the weekend for you guys? Do you have an idea? Rainy apparently. Here it's gonna be sunny. Yeah. We might go for a picnic today, maybe tomorrow, depending on how active I still am after the stream. It's gonna be nice weather here today. Yesterday was hot too. If you hear like cracking noises, I have like ice packs under my laptop at the moment, and they're probably cracking a bit from the ice melting. Sorry for that. Hi, Dr. Nate. How are you doing? Morning. Thank you for stopping by. Good. I really like these actually. They seem fancy. Dr. Nate is excited for his phone that will arrive next week. It'll be a great phone. I'm excited to be able to use his phone as a camera. So I think I will maybe try to plane these down a bit because I want it aligned with the same as these. I don't want this gap happening here. I want it aligned with the white line, and that's quite a bit I have to remove, so I will do it with a plane. I have to set up my nice bench vise. There you can see Paolo just sleeping or resting over there. Peace. I really think there are not many people who do 5 years with one thumb. For this you really see my table is like crap. Cracked this bit. Scheiße. Well, the legs are metal, so they won't crack. They are just like not so stable, so they wiggle. Maybe I should check down there and see if I can like put more pressure on it. I don't know. So that's the up part with cracking a piece. Most of the times it's super able to be glued together again, but never fun. Okay. So I did something not so smart to try out. Like this is the cross part of the wood. And normally the cross part of the wood is at the ends. That's like the logical thing. But I wanted to try out, because I actually like the look of it, to put it on the sides. But yeah, the cross part of the wood is much harder to work with. If you plane from here to there and you go overboard, you might crack a part of this. So you should have to plane from here to like a bit across the middle, and then turn it around and do the same, so that you never crack off the piece. That's like something that you have to regain again from working more. I've been outed for so long, so it's normal that I make mistakes like that. Come on, focus. That's crazy. Ah, I fixed it. I made him follow the object. Have some water here. Okay. While everything is drying, so my second necklace, I glued these parts in this morning quickly, so it would be dry in an hour or so, that we can work on it. Yeah. Hi Tanasha. Welcome, good morning. Have you gotten far? I'm still in Vienna. I don't know, I hope I can finish them today, if I don't make too many stupid mistakes like I did earlier from another piece. I was planing like this, but this is the cross side, so if you plane too hard like this, you can crack off pieces because the wood grows like this, and then it cracks open like that. So yeah, I cracked off a piece of my other piece another piece, so that's gluing now. So now I will fill in some gaps I made in here, so it's like really everywhere a clean fit. I think I've gotten far. Well, it sucks, but it also reminds me like that I was doing dumb things. Yeah, stupid things. Dumb things. Know the feeling. How's your day going? Do you have any plans for the weekend? Oh, is it your, is it the market thingy? Or... Was it the market thingy already, or is that like more in the future? I want to go back through the chat, but it's too confusing. Ah, Monday it's the market, okay. Is it like a holiday for you guys on Monday? In Belgium it's a holiday, not here. Just summer holidays, right. Like on Monday in Belgium it's like a work holiday. An official holiday, or however you call it. My boyfriend is at another market now, so I gotta pick him up tomorrow evening. So I don't have a lot of time to repack everything. Like, do you guys sell things on the market as well, or I'm just curious? I'm also like doubting to go on the market, but like a normal, what is normal? Like just a market to see if I can sell my jewelry that way a bit more. It is cool that you both have the same interests. I think my husband has like zero interest in woodworking. I want to do that in the future, but at the moment I just try to make what we need ourselves first. Yeah, that's a good idea. My friend is a warrior, so He's doing shows and competitions. Oh, that's so cool. That's really cool. So did you meet each other at the market then? Sounds romantic. Actually, no, we met in school and then we became Vikings together a few years later. So cute. That's really cute. So you've been together a long time already, I bet. This last little gap I'm gonna fill up here and then on to the next one. Wow. You're together longer than I and my husband are. That's great. So actually a funny story, me and my husband really both didn't want to get married, like, or it's a strange thing to say, but actually we didn't feel the need of getting married. But then he had to go to, there was a chance that he would have to work in Japan for a year. And if I wanted to be allowed to join him, we had to be married. So to make all the paperwork easier and stuff. But this all was like in the middle of Corona, and at that moment we didn't know how bad Corona was gonna be. So Japan like stayed closed, and then we never were able to go there for a year. In the end we did go for like a month last year, but yeah, so we got married to go to Japan to live there, but we didn't. Fun fact. So we also got married in the middle of Corona, so like only 10 people attended our wedding or something. Merci. Coffee delivery. I was also, I think there are ads going, I'll wait for a moment. Oh, you don't get ads, right, Tanasha? I'm sorry if I pronounce your name weird. So I was also 8 months pregnant at the moment we got married, so that was fun. And the day of the marriage I also went like to another city to get like a echo of my belly, so yeah, it was a busy day. Okay. Yeah, some people really don't like it if you pronounce the names wrong or badly. That's why I always try to excuse myself. I'm kind of a people pleaser. That does sound a bit stressful. Yeah, I remember there was like a dinner in the evening with like close family, and I went home like I think at 10 or 11. I was too tired. I said nope. I'm also like pretty happy it was all possible. Like some people when they're pregnant they are like bedridden. Not me. I was like really super active when I was pregnant. I'm guessing I'm sorry. I woke up this morning with like something stuck in my throat. I'm guessing you don't have kids? That way it might have been good that you couldn't have more guests. Not stressful. Yeah, that's maybe a good point. That makes it a bit a bad idea to get kids. Well, if you think so, you should definitely like trust your own vision, but I do think like your own kids can like change a lot in the way you perceive things. Yeah. Like if you really want kids, it might be a good idea to talk like to an expert or something and see what they say, if they think it's doable or not. But if you don't really want kids, then like kids is something you really have to want and have to be able to, yeah. Yeah, I'm constantly shaving off new pieces to see which one. It's like almost impossible to make a piece that instantly fits in like a perfect way. So yeah, I shave off a new piece, check it. If it fits, it's good. If it doesn't, I take a new piece. That's how I'm going about it. This wood is super fragile. The moment I put too much pressure on it, it cracks. So yeah, good thing I have a lot of leftovers that I can try on as much as I want. Yeah, the thing is, it's super strange, but in a sense, I was also like not able to take care of myself before I had my kid. So actually, she was a bit of an accident. I did know I really wanted kids. I was just not ready for it yet. Me and my husband both wanted kids, but like maybe in like 2 years or something, or. But it was a very busy time, Corona, we were inside a lot. He also had his doctorate, so yeah, there were like many things on our mind, so we lost count a bit, no excuse still. But like the moment she was there, like I felt pregnant, my life had to change. I didn't have a choice actually, so it was very strange and it just happened naturally. Yeah, it's difficult to explain, but I'm a whole different person than I was before I was pregnant. I'm calmer in a way. It's funny because like nothing can prepare you to be a mom or a parent. Nothing. I often tell my kid, I'm sorry, I was mad at you, or I reacted this way or that way. I'm also learning to be a mother. You can't just be a mother, you have to learn to be a mother as much as your kid has to learn to be your kid. It's like a really big learning process and it comes from many sides. Yeah. It's like something you have to know deep inside if you can do it or not, and yeah. Like the reason we wanted to wait was like more of a stable home situation, a stable income, like the typical reasons. Not always the best reasons. So the reason I brought it up, I was just thinking it must be cute to have like a kid, a small little boy or girl in like a Viking suit. Must be super cool. That's why I gave up. I thought about it. Yes, I think so too. I can't wait until I have my better setup that I can put some better music on. Getting so bored of this. If I put on like property-free classic music, I fall asleep. If I put on, yeah, I haven't found like the property-free music list that I need. Bit annoying. I think for the rest this one is okay. Don't need to make it too perfect. This is the other one I did. Yeah, I still need to sand a lot, level a lot, probably fill in a bit as well. Maybe some house. I don't really like house. It feels so like the same always. And then I just realized that we have to set up camp in heavy rain. Oh no! That's not fun. Like that's... I hope it's only rain and not also like big winds and stuff, because when there's also wind, then it's like almost undoable. Oh my god. Don't want to sound like annoying and such, but here in Vienna the weekend looks good. Sorry for that. And Monday as well, I think. I'm not sure about that. How long is the market? Did you say it and I missed it? Not much wind. That's at least that. Like, did Vikings have like a special thing they use against rain? Something like an umbrella or something, I don't know. It's a week long and then you go straight to another week long marker. Whoa! Oh, like a hood for like we have nowadays with a sweater or something, or with a rain jacket, but nothing like an umbrella. Okay, interesting. Okay, I'll sand this one a bit. Hey Nala. No hitting the webcam, okay? Okay, no. Like the space under the webcam is like this much, and she's hitting it. It's like, how do you try to fit under that, Nala? Yeah, I know. Have to give her some pets now. No choice. Add some hair to my jewelry. Hmm? Heavy wool or leather, yeah. Figures. Wanna sit here? Let me see if I can lift it up a bit. Reveal a catch. Yeah, our grandma used to like really knit all kinds of sweaters, things for us when we were younger. So from like real wool, and then you know how heavy wool can be when it rains. But I do think you can like treat it with like oils and stuff, so that it becomes more what do you have here? It's like purple wood dust, you know, it's toxic, right? Kitty, 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 toch. Yeah, I think you can treat wool with oils to make it rain resistant, water resistant more. Interesting. I think like the wool they sell in markets, cheaper wools you can find are often like washed so much that all the natural oils are like deprived, and yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, like, some sheep really get dirty, and then I do get it why you want to wash it really good and stuff. I think there are only a few parts from the sheep that can like really be used without washing too much. Like this. Best of both worlds. Makes sense. Yeah. I'll take a new piece of sandpaper. Oh, that's a bit sharper. A bit rougher as well. Also, there's a matter of how dense it's woven. You need to have a weight of 300 grams per square meter or something to get a proper rain-resistant cloth of wool. I'm not sure if it's the right number, but something like that. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Like wool is one of the best materials there are, I think. I grew up wearing lots of wool, cotton, natural fibers, linen, and like then you really know the difference between synthetic clothes and real wool stuff. Yeah, it's difficult to like stay away from synthetic clothes. They're everywhere. It's crazy. And also it like, did you know like synthetic clothes, it's basically plastic, so each time you wash them you get microplastics in the water, so it's like really unhealthy for the society, for ecological footprint and stuff. If you wash cotton clothes, nothing will happen. If some cotton fibers or wool fibers get in the water, worst thing that can happen is that you feed some fish with wool and stuff. So yeah. Voigt said something like, he read something that it's actually better to wear synthetic clothes because it's better for the environment, because it needs less water to make, or something like that. It sounds like such a BS to me, because then you wear synthetic clothes and then you poison the water, the only water we still have left, with microplastics. It's like, dude. That's not, no, indeed, I didn't. Yeah, sorry if I didn't explain that it wasn't your opinion. He was more like, listen to this bullshit I just read. That's specific for cotton, you think? Maybe. But then if you look like, for instance, at hennep, it really doesn't need that much water. It grows like super fast, super good. Like, or linen also survives a lot of droughts. Using synthetics instead of adapting natural for ecological reasons will never make sense to me. Yeah, I agree too. But sometimes it's hard. You're like shopping, you want to buy a nice dress or something nice for an event or something, and then you already have to like take in account the size. You have to find something that fits you in your body type, in whatever you want. And then you really like something and you put it on, and then you want to go buy it, and then you see the etiquette, and then it's like, oh no, it's like 100% synthetics. You're like, dude, oh my god. And then if you go to like a really go to buy linen, cotton things 100%, your price will be like above 200 euros. It's like almost also undoable if you have like a not too high income and stuff. Okay. Paper was like a hard thing to get off. Will I try planing it again? Hopefully not break it. Let's see. Yeah, they last longer, but sometimes, yeah, you just want something new. Like, I'm just saying how it is, like, and then, yeah. You do have like, I don't know if it's also in English like this, but you have like viscose acetate that are like half synthetics. What I mean by that are they're like, they are created from like the sap from trees and then synthetically manufactured to become thread. Those are like a bit in between there. They're not like plastics, but they are a bit synthetic. So those I don't mind so much. Like for me the rule is if you burn a piece of fabric and it melts, then it's probably like not good for nature. If it burns and it becomes dust, then it's like it's better for nature, I think. At least I learned in school when I was doing my stitching course that like those are sort of natural, just like handled in big industries to, yeah. But I guess it's also not good because the trees have to suffer from it and stuff, but I do think it's healthier to wear than, and like better for the environment in the long run. I will have to sharpen my knife. I don't know how to feel about that. Same with bamboo. How do you mean? You don't like bamboo? Is there something wrong with bamboo that I don't know? Crazy how fast the water is absorbed by the stone. I'm just questioning what chemicals they have to use to make viscose and bamboo wearable. I haven't researched it yet, but it's something I'm thinking about. Yeah, it's good to be like cautious about things like that. I also have no idea. In a sense, I have a feeling it must be better than wearing recycled dinosaurs. I'm going around packing so slow. Answer, don't worry. I also like sometimes hyper focus and then forget to read the chat. Also slow answering here. Wearing recycled dinosaurs is the best sentence I've heard in a long time. It sounds like hippie, like recycling. Everybody's into recycling, so yeah, why not? I need to get some more water and I'll be back. There we go. Make sure the camera doesn't get too much of a splash. This music, it's like getting me so out of it. Let's see what this is. Should be something more vocal. Dramatic. I am doubting to also do my big plane while I'm at it. Not good yet. It's too loud. It's not too bad, but it's too loud. Makes me feel like I'm in a magical forest. I have just won the war between the elves and the demons. It's like not getting sharp. Something wrong. Not keeping my angle good enough. Okay, I think that should do it. Let me just put my machine on here for a moment. I'm under the table putting in cables, I'm sorry for that. Feels much better. Okay. I need like another. Oh, okay. All is good. I need another table to like have some fixed tools that I don't have to constantly move around. My plug system just fell down here. Need it a bit higher. Here. Okay. Sorry for that. Yep, should be sharper now. Let's try. It's like 10 times better already. almost there on this side. Thank you, White Step. Oh, I think we're good here. So this side is already nicely against a bit more on this side, and then we're done. It is cool, the shavings of a cross piece of wood. It's like all porions. Yeah. You're groggy. Maybe you slept too much. If I sleep too much, I'm also like a bit out of it. If I sleep too little, I'm also out of it. There's like a perfect amount of sleep. I had like a memory of when I was in school, like for this piece particularly. I had like a classmate who had like very good tools. He had very nice parents who sponsored him like extremely, so he had all the best tools, and he had like a super good plane. I think it was also Stanley or maybe something else, but it was really a good one. I was just like thinking about the fact that now I would probably go to him and like, can I use your plane please? Just for a moment. He actually made it. He's I think he lives in Spain doing the guitar builder life. A bit jealous as I should be. I think it has more to do with the fan I need because it's so hot. Okay. So I can't see anymore which piece I glued. I think it's here maybe. Be careful anyhow. go too far now. It can be like quite enjoyable planing down wood, so you forget that you shouldn't go too far. I do feel it in my shoulders. I'm really not used to all this work anymore, it's crazy. Have to go. Have a nice day. Thanks for chatting. Hope your festival goes really nice. Send me pictures in Discord. Okay, see. Always welcome. Doesn't mean I always react on Discord. I do look at it. Sorry I don't react, it's just things are busy. Okay. I should make a picture of the wood with the shavings. Looks nice. I'm sorry, I'm making some footage. If I don't do it now, later it won't be possible with the unfinished wood, so I have to remind myself from time to time to do that. Whoop. Void step, are you there? I wonder if like people can watch. I don't know. If they are not subscribed to Twitch, do you know that? Yes. Of course they can. Okay, I didn't know that. Because sometimes I put on my videos I make, I say like watch me live on Twitch. But then I wonder if they cannot watch when they're not subscribed, and maybe it's a bit too much of a hassle, but if they can, then it's okay. Same with YouTube. Yeah, okay. Okay. Come on. Sorry for the strange movements, but I want to like sand here a bit. My watch is reminding me to relax. No can do, good sir. I need to go to the bathroom, get a new coffee. I'll be back in a moment. I'm back. I brought some cashew nuts. I'm a bit hungry, haven't eaten breakfast yet. Didn't feel like it. And now I'm hungry, typical me. But yeah, we're gonna have some spicy noodles for lunch, so looking forward to that. last handful, and then I continue. Good. Okay, let's see. Like so. Okay. So these are good. These need some work done. This one is like almost perfect except this corner, so I need to refill this corner here. Must have broken off right before I glued it. See no yellow going on here. Other side, Tiana. Focus. Yeah, but I think it's obvious there's no glue. No yellow going on there. This one is also quite okay, except here's a bit, needs to be filled a bit, maybe here a bit, yeah. For the rest, I like it, so. Looks neat, thank you. You still think it looks like a fish? It's funny, like I think Atom Fighter, maybe I think it was, asking me if I like fishing, and then like when you told me yesterday it looks a bit like a fish, my frangwiel, that he probably also thought it looked a bit like a fish, so that's why he asked me if I like fishing. How would you say that saying in English, my frangwiel? Good question. That's when it hit me. Yeah, maybe. It's funny, the English saying makes more sense than the Flemish one. So in Flemish we say my frank viel, it means like my euro fell, my dollar fell, but then with francs, with the money we had before euros, yeah, don't get it so good. There's probably a better saying, but I can't find it at the moment. No, but it does mean what like you mean, like then it hit me. I wonder if people in the Netherlands also use it. I don't know. Can't you? That's frustrating. Sorry about that. You should be sorry. Yeah, I am. Thank you, White Step. Want to hear something funny? It's again typical for you to like buy something. I will do it in a moment. It's typical for you guys to buy something right before a holiday and the weekend. So the Monday is a holiday in Belgium and now it's weekend. So funny fact. I think every time I have sent something to you guys, it has been like on a holiday or a weekend or something like that. I need to glue this little piece and then I'll feed the kitties. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's see, make some space. Kitty proof. I'm gonna go grab one. Just a moment. Ta-da-da-da. Vanilla. Every holiday is a national holiday. Eat one in front of the camera. You guys cannot see anything then. Last one. Oh, my nails are going to be cut down a bit. There we go. Should I put you back on your sleeping spot, Nala? No, it's over. So sleep here a bit. Every day is a national holiday, especially if you buy something from my Etsy shop. It apparently is. Dude. Did I say thank you? Maybe I forgot that. Thank you very much for the purchase. I was joking. Now I see this little opening. Maybe I will also fill it up a bit over there. No, Nala, stay there, please. I will leave that for later and continue on these now. I want them to be done today, that's the thing. It's already 11, so look at my... We have a new streamer. Always getting her nose in the dust and then like not knowing what's healthy for her. I'm sorry, Nala, you're not allowed anything. She wanted to lay on the laptop. Once I have my computer set up, you can have that laptop to lay on how much as you want. So void step, I'm assuming from the earrings you ordered you want clip-ons, since I know you don't have ear holes. Need to let the cat out. Bye. Ah, okay, she did it herself. Never mind. Okay. Pepper. Forgot about music. Hi, Orange. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. I made some mistakes, but I'm quite happy. Like the purple is gone a bit again, but it needs to oxidate again and then it will come back. So, yeah. I've been sick in bed with stupid cold since getting from work trip. Oh no, that's terrible. Like yesterday I wasn't feeling so good. I don't know why. I thought I was gonna get sick with something. But eventually, yeah, today I feel fine, so I think I must have been just exhausted. Yeah, exactly. Like having a good health is more important than like most things in the world. Do you have a favorite kind of nut? It's a difficult one. I really like all kinds of nuts if they're salty. Yeah, we also had a walnut tree. I think there still is one at my grandparents' place. Oh, I do really like them, and they're really fresh. They aren't so bitter. Have you ever experienced like when so when the walnuts fall, they fall down when they're still green, and then when you open them with your hands when they're green, they give like a sort of pigment, and your hands turn black or dark brown. Like if they are still green on the outside, because they dry completely and then they turn black, and then they have like a dirty black shell around them, and then once they turn, it like just dusts away, and the walnut is in, the hard shell of the walnut is in there. But if they're still green, they're not so easy to open, but they are like much sweeter, much yeah. But they aren't really green on the inside. They're like the inside is like normal, just a bit more soft and less dry, more moist. But the shell is still green. Or like the outside shell. Hi Redneck Gamer, welcome. Sorry I had to run yesterday. Yeah, I understand. The other shell starts green, then falls off black. Did you ever learn a music instrument? Yes, I did. So when I was younger, around my 12, I did like a harp. So first I did 2 years or 1 year, I can't remember actually, of like notes. I would learn notes, and then I did 2 years of harp. But that's when I figured out like playing instruments is not really my thing. I'm better in building things. What about you? Do you play any instruments, Orange? Harp looks hard. I've played piano since 10 years old. Wow, then you should be really good at piano. So I think if you're good at piano, harp is like similar. The only thing is instead of pushing, you pull. So it's the same. Like if you look at the inside of a piano, the alignment of the strings, it's basically a harp. A harp is like one of the most basic instruments origins. Yeah. So this was a 120. Let's go to a 500. No, 400 first. But my 400 is already so old. I need a new piece of 400. But then I need to get out my map. Let's do it with an old piece. Still self-taught, but took 2 years of lessons. As a concert band and love chopping nocturnes. I don't believe I know that. Or I don't understand it. One of the two. No worries. Hi Zach. Are you done streaming? I saw you were online this morning. I couldn't really pop in, it was too busy for me. Have a relaxing morning. Thank you. I really want to finish these today. I actually want to make a new turtle with purple heart tomorrow, or start it at least tomorrow. So yeah, that's why I'm hurrying up for now. He's finished and I'm eating and trying to rest. How's your stream? It's very peaceful here. I don't mind. I can, like I said, I want to finish this. I can start a new project tomorrow. Tomorrow I say, Monday I mean. I am making earrings and a necklace set. So 2 earrings and a necklace. So that's what's up. I try to make some easier things that I can put on my Etsy shop so I can make a little money and buy new tools, better tools. Thank you. This is actually purple heart. Since I've been sanding it, you can't really see it, but it's sorry. It's really interesting wood. So once it's oxidized a bit, it turns completely purple. It's cool. Here it's not so oxidized yet, and then here it is. So a few weeks back I was making this turtle. I finished it last week. I want to make it again in purple heart. It will be a bit quicker this time since I already know I have a plan. I was just winging it a bit. Thank you. I really liked your guitar yesterday. I'm sorry I had to run, but yeah. That's the thing, I try to do as much in one day as possible, and then oh no, the time, and I have to pick up my kid, and I'm really impressed. It's like the first time you're making one, how good it's going. Rhythmic Gamer builds guitars. Zach meets Rhythmic Gamer. Rhythmic Gamer meets Zach. Zach is also a streamer. He makes epoxy jewelry. He does art. He plays the guitar. He's the everything man. Yeah, so he's building like an electric guitar. That's something I have never attempted. I just don't have the knowledge of like electric components enough to like even think to start it. So let's go to a 600. Where is it? Yeah, it's just playing one of my acoustic. I built a piano, I don't know how to fix it. Internal electrics, just recording it. External piano. Yeah, maybe one day you'll be able to fix it yourself, or you'll find someone who wants to do it for you. I'm sometimes a bit sad I can't build guitars at the moment, especially when I see all these people building guitars and having all these amazing tools. Makes me just a little bit jealous. So I'm in a situation where I'm moving a lot, so I only move the bare minimum. And I recently said, yeah, I will just start making some things with the tools I already have. So yeah, have to keep it to a bare minimum. Yeah. Let these dry a bit. So I make them wet so the hairs in the fiber can come up. When I sand it down again, it will stay down. And then when I oil these or wax them, the hairs or the fibers will not come up anymore, and it will stay smoother. That's like a little trick. It's handy to know if you want to polish things. The moment you put moist to wood, the wood will come up and say hi, so it won't be as smooth anymore. So if you add a little bit water, let it dry again, smooth it out again, this won't happen. Let me show you the instrument I was able to make with the good amount of tools. Yeah, it's quite dusty since I don't play it a lot. It's like for me it's a blast to the past whenever I take up my guitar. So that's one I made in my guitar building course, and then on my own I once made a smaller one. The proportions are not all perfect, so it's a backpacker's guitar. It's quite smaller. It's not the size of a normal guitar. I think it's a 3/4 or so. I don't know in English if it's called like that. But yeah, I didn't have like a good bending iron, so I used like tin veneers to make the outside. I don't know the name in English. Stoltrand. One day I will return to the things. Raising the grain, I forgot this step often. Yeah. There will come a moment that that will be like a step that you won't forget anymore, because you know how much it does. So a lot of things are like difficult, like even just planing. My table is too wobbly. It's doable, but it asks for a lot of different techniques, like putting your foot behind the corner of the table just so it won't shift away. I do need to drill the hole still. I will do that first, so that the scratches I still make in it can still be sanded away. Where's my caliper? Yeah, so it's a Dremel, and then you can buy this attachment to put your Dremel in. It's really cool. Since I don't have a big one, so it really like, and you can adjust the depth here. So if you say I only want to go this far, it was like a must, because yeah, hand drilling is not always so pretty. So if you say see, then it doesn't go deeper like that. So you have a lot of like Dremel extensions. It's cool. So yeah. See, must make sure that I don't drill into the metal. Not that I'm planning on drilling so deep, but yeah, you never know. So for these I'm still doubting if I want like a loop attachment, or if I want like an eye hole attachment. I'm doubting, I don't know yet. I will put on my glasses because I never trust. My eyes are the most important thing I have. I should wear a bit more my dust mask, because Purple Heart is not so gentle to the lungs, but I really cannot handle it so good. Thing is, I ordered these online, and they are like a bit more a different type of metal. I think these are like silver plated, and these are not, so they are like a bit more grayish, and the other ones are more silver, and I don't think it will go nicely together because I always put like silver things on them. I also have these. Maybe I should use these, but they are quite fragile, and maybe it's better to use one of these. I'm jealous of your big drill. Once we move to a permanent setting, I will start investing more in permanent equipment. Now I have to do it a bit with smaller things. It's also a way of like, I don't think I like this so much. Like I'm learning new ways of dealing with things. Like for instance, the small backpacker guitar you saw, I bended those sides with a heat gun. That was super interesting to do. I'll never do it again, but yeah. I think I will just use rings. These rings shouldn't be in here. They should be here. I have like these larger rings, they should be perfect, and then I can go smaller. I'm really doubting on what to do. I've seen people submerge the sides in boiling water, or at least very hot water. Yeah, it's like also an idea. Now I have a bending iron, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. I have a nice bending iron, so I use it to, like, at the moment, to bend like hair clips I've made, tinier things. Seems strange to me as you would try. Well, I think I can't really explain it because like it's different. The wood dries much faster once it's already dried than it is when it's like wet from the tree, because when it's wet from the tree it's like still alive and the moist is going through it better. So what is that? My cat is meowing for attention. Come here. Come here. But like if I bend wood with my bending iron, say hi, Follow. I also use water often. I make my sides wet or the piece wet, so you need moist for it to bend, because it's the water in the wood that heats up, that damps, that makes everything flexible in a way. Have you seen like boat makers like putting big blocks in like a gigantic oven, and then they pull it out, they put it like in a mole and push it down so it can. That's crazy. Okay, I will drill a hole, I have decided. Let's see if she jumps away if I put on my drill. This cat is already, her name is Falo, she's already 13. So she's getting a bit old and deaf. Mick? Not a problem. Where did I put them? I can't do this like that. Sorry, Paul. I need. Okay, back to sanding. I do want to check if these loops can go in here, because if they don't, I need a bigger hole. Scared they aren't big enough. Okay, so the problem, it fits. Looks okay. This one is for the garbage anyhow, but it fits. I will have to find a way to put them in there without damaging the rings too much. So the last I did was 500. Let's go to a 1200. No, the last one I just did was 600. Yeah, of course. So the purple heart is very oily. It gets the sandpaper agitated real fast. I'm trying to see if I can make like a sort of triangle thing. To then put in here. I think that would be maybe nicer. Don't know. Okay, let's do a last sanding. I want to oil them already today, but I can't because I need to let them turn purple fully. So, Void Step, are you there? I was summoned. Yes, you were. Can you maybe look for a raid? Or maybe we should leave it. We aren't with so many people, maybe I should raid another time. What do you think? Or maybe Markin Sutton? Markin Sutton? I don't know how to pronounce the name. He's online, I see. He's cool. Depends on how you feel. Well, maybe the guy who repairs the things for special need kids. That's like... a good idea, maybe. Yeah, he is. Go for it, yes. I will. I'll finish up and I will. It's a good idea. I was trying to think ahead a bit. What do you think of them, Void? It's like an earring set. Thank you. Just the kind words I needed. Yeah, I do want to put oil on it already, but I will wait until the purple comes out more. So I don't want to stop the process of it turning more purple, so I could also turn these into earrings, but I think I will turn them into hangers. I will like that more. I don't have any necklaces on my Etsy shop yet, so yeah. Okay, thank you for watching. I will be back on Monday. What's up? Yeah, see you later. See you next time. Thanks for being here. See, Nala comes to say bye-bye. See you. The Nala, but